Depending on where you live and whether you're looking to sell, you might be a very happy homeowner tonight. The annual BC assessment results were released today. It found property values in some parts of the province jumping drastically, in some cases as much as 30%. Here on Vancouver Island, it's a different story, one that's being summarized by many in just one word: stable. And while it's not the most exciting word, it might be better than you think. It's home to some of the most expensive houses on the island. In the coming days, an envelope will be put in each mailbox. Inside, homeowners in Oak Bay will learn their 2012 property assessment has jumped $15,000.
Property values are staying relatively stable, so no, I don't agree with such a large increase.
If my neighbors have gone up the same, then it won't have any impact on my taxes. It'll be distributed the same, unless they raise taxes.
Yeah, I think our taxes are reasonably high as it is.
The increase is the largest in Greater Victoria, a place where property value hasn't really shifted.
The prices of real estate last July, pretty much the same as the year before.
As of July of 2011, single-family residential properties in Sydney were valued at $11,000 less than the year prior. It's the largest drop in property value in Greater Victoria. In Colwood, the value was $10,000 less. Experiencing one of the largest increases was Victoria, where homes were $10,000 more than in July of 2010. It's the results of an annual assessment that takes into account property sales along with everything from a home's location to its style and condition. But realtors say it's often misinterpreted.
People lean on that assessed value pretty heavily when they're trying to determine their home's market value, and they're really two different things.
He says market values fluctuate daily, whereas the assessment is strictly for tax purposes, meaning in Langford, where property value has dropped, so too could taxes.
You have to look at the economic downturn and see what's going on.
I don't like it, but we don't have much say, do we?
Just a sign of the times, I think.
Across the island, stable is the name of the day, with Comox making the only drastic jump. Small compared to jumps of up to 30% in value on the lower mainland, nothing like on the island.
I think it's consistent with the reality within the market. We're in a relatively stable period right now. There's a little more inventory than there was last year, but the numbers are pretty close.
After a year of global economic uncertainty, some argue a stable market is a fortunate position to be in, and while some will elect to
Go with the flow,
others will appeal, which can be done before the end of the month, before another major mail-out, a notice of your property tax rate. Rising property values in BC mean this year's homeowners grant can be claimed by people who own homes worth up to $1.2 million. The grant is adjusted each year after assessments are calculated. Now, if you feel your assessment does not reflect the value of your home, you can appeal it by contacting the BC Assessment Office.